torn, thinking about this world late that I belong. Truth is so deluded and it drives me crazy. I belong. This lost world is so hopeless. Babylon. Jesus Christ, that's where hope is. Babylon. No matter what they say, it's still so lost.
In our last video, we were looking at pro-life legislation that is unjust. And we decided to stop using the argument against those types of laws when we say things like, you can kill your baby if. And the reason that we saw that this was a bad argument was because those laws do not apply to women that kill their unborn children, but rather deal with the doctors and what they can do without fearing prosecution for criminal homicide. In today's video, I'd like to deal with something that's in the similar vein. We're going to continue to focus on doctors and how they will not be prosecuted for criminal homicide as long as their homicidal acts are done as legal medical procedures that result in the death of an unborn child, where that is its intention. That is how they are exempt from these criminal homicide laws. Is if it is not going to be considered criminal homicide if they perform a legal medical procedure. And every single one of these pro-life laws, whether it's a heartbeat bill, a 20-week ban, informed consent laws that deal with waiting periods, or you have to see a sonogram, or if you're a minor, you have to have your parent's signature. All of these types of laws are found in the health codes. And the reason that they are all found in the health codes is because it is what the legislator uses to define the legal medical procedure that will keep the doctor from being prosecuted for criminal homicide. So this is intentionally done by the pro-life legislators in order to stay in line with Roe versus Wade, Planned Parenthood versus Casey, and prosecute fetal homicide laws. By writing these exemptions for the doctor, they are able to continue to prosecute fetal homicide as criminal homicide. And it keeps the doctor from facing criminal homicide charges because he's performing a legal medical procedure. So when we have pro-life legislators that go around saying that abortion is not health care, we would agree in one sense, because abortion is murder. It is not health care. But the reality is that these pro-life legislators have made abortion health care. It is their fault that abortion is health care. They've defined it as health care in order to stay in line with Planned Parenthood versus Casey and Roe versus Wade, so that they can exempt doctors from doing these lawful medical procedures. So whenever you hear a pro-life legislator make the claim that abortion is not health care, you need to call them out, call them a hypocrite, call them a liar, because they indeed not only treat abortion like healthcare by writing laws in the healthcare codes to define legal medical procedures that will exempt doctors from prosecution of criminal homicide. But they continue to write these laws and pass these laws. So we can say that abortion is murder because it is. But we should also call out the hypocrisy of the pro-life legislator when he does so. I hope you have found this helpful and encouraging. Leave me some comments down in the comments section, any questions, and I will get back to them.